While the United States government focuses its attention on China's growing semiconductor industry, another important industry is starting to take flight. This industry doesn't just impact American jobs, but affects national security as well. For 14 years, the Commercial Aircraft Corporation of China has been hard at work. Formed in 2008 by a group of state-owned companies including the Aviation Industry Corporation of China, COMAC set its sights on crafting passenger jets right in China. Their first model was the ARJ-21 regional jet, but the C919 large passenger airliner got the aviation world buzzing. Seating up to 168 passengers, the C919 aims to compete directly with jets from Boeing and Airbus. And with its recent certification by Chinese authorities, orders are now pouring in. China Eastern Airlines, the country's second largest carrier, placed an order that pushed C919 purchases past the 1,000 plane mark. While these are all domestic orders so far, each one claimed from Boeing or Airbus is a huge loss. Aircraft, parts, and equipment used to be some of America's most valuable exports to China, but times are changing. With over $100 billion in orders, COMAC's fledgling aircraft program is starting to take flight. As their homegrown planes rise into the sky, China's grip on a brand new industry tightens. The days of American aerospace dominance over China may slowly pass them by. Only time will tell if these Chinese aircraft can truly soar with the global giants of Boeing and Airbus. One thing is for certain, the balance of power in the skies continues its shift towards the east. For centuries, humans dreamed of soaring through the skies like birds. Ancient myths told tales of creatures gifted with wings. Over thousands of years, people endlessly worked to create flying objects. They started with simple kites, mimicking the movement of birds overhead. In China around 600 AD, prisoners in towers were said to launch kites, one of the earliest known man-made flyers. Meanwhile, a genius was at work in Renaissance Italy. Leonardo da Vinci sketched detailed designs unlike anything seen before. Though they would not fly, his drawings advanced aircraft concepts. As science progressed, achievements took flight. In the 1700s, balloons became the first manned object to rise aloft. By studying fluid dynamics, the foundations were laid for aeronautics. Glider experiments paved the way for powered flight. On that historic day of December 17, 1903, two bicycle makers from Dayton, Ohio achieved man's epochal goal. Orville and Wilbur Wright's aircraft flew just for 12 seconds, but it was controlled and sustained by an engine. Their Flyer 1 fulfilled dreams of flight and launched the global aviation era. The design evolved rapidly. In 1908, French aviator Louis Blériot developed the tractor configuration airplane. Pilots now sat ahead of the wings and propeller for improved visibility and control. The following year, Blériot made history by crossing the English Channel in his Blériot XL monoplane, winning a 1,000-pound prize. Flight transformed from experiment to practical transportation. In 1913, French pilot Roland Garros braved a route from southern France to Tunisia, crossing the Mediterranean Sea for the first time by airplane. What started as a military priority became essential for passengers and cargo transportation worldwide. Since those foundation-laying innovations, aviation has taken wing across the centuries. While other nations acquired modern aircraft through cooperation, China charted its course to the skies. Building airplanes requires tremendous skill and courage to push technological boundaries. Over decades, Chinese innovators learned from global pioneers. Now, China strives for domestic capabilities to power passenger flights and military missions. In 2008, the Commercial Aircraft Corporation of China, or COMAC, launched with a lofty goal: craft China's first modern airliner. Named C919, it aims to compete directly with Boeing and Airbus in the critical 150 to 200 seat market. After years of development, the C919 took to the skies for its inaugural commercial flight in 2023. Though Chinese-made, its engines still relied on foreign supplies. However, this milestone signified China's progress in aircraft manufacturing independence. As political tensions rise, self-reliance in aviation becomes ever more crucial for national interests and international trade. Should COMAC overcome technological hurdles, the C919 could expand China's role in the industry. However, challenges remain to design and produce advanced components without foreign assistance. As China China's economy and global influence grow, so does its drive to achieve aviation dreams through domestic ingenuity and effort. Only time will tell if the C919 will soar or stall in its quest to join the ranks of aerospace giants. With each successful test flight, the C919 inched closer to its destiny in the skies. Over 4,200 hours and many evaluations ensured its airworthiness. Then, in 2023, the moment arrived. China's homegrown airliner would start commercial service, plying the route between Shanghai and Beijing. The C919 ushered in a new era. Now, COMAC could develop further, aiming to capture 10% of the global narrow-body market. Analysts forecast the C919 program expanding China's entire commercial aircraft manufacturing industry. Orders poured in, a sign of confidence in COMAC's vision. By 2022's end, over 1,000 C919s were on the books worth more than $100 billion. Even Brazil-based GOL Linhas Aéreas Inteligentes put its faith in the Chinese jet. With participation from 200 companies, the C919 showcased China's growing aviation capabilities. Its largest customer, China Eastern Airlines, was among the earliest believers. In 2022, a deal for $400 million strengthened their partnership, and in a massive vote of confidence, the airline announced an additional 100 C919 purchases in 2023. Valued over $10 billion, it took the industry by surprise. While foreign reliance remains like engine imports, the C919 cleared hurdles towards self-sufficiency. As delivery timelines extend into the 2030s, it aims to realize the dream of China aerospace pioneers, a modern airliner born of Chinese ingenuity that can truly take wing among the world's skies. China's Eastern Airlines was the C919's launch customer, placing early faith in COMAC's vision. As the first to fly the C919 in commercial service, it paved the way for others. Now, the airline is reaping the benefits as its aging fleet retires. A leader in China's aviation sector with nearly 800 planes, China Eastern sees the C919 as a homegrown successor. Independent analysts say COMAC must now prove the aircraft's reliability to woo more customers. But the airline is confident, ordering over 100 additional C919s in a massive show of support. Meanwhile, the C919 captures worldwide interest. Even GOL Linhas Aéreas Inteligentes of Brazil placed an order. Most surprisingly, small Brunei-based GOL Air signed a $2 billion agreement for 30 COMAC aircraft, 15 being C919s. This major win underscores Boeing's struggling fortunes in the vital Chinese market. As the C919 fleet expands, it aims to seize 10% of the domestic market by 2025. Though reliant on imported engines, for now, the program advances China's goal of aviation self-sufficiency. Geopolitics adds pressure too, with tightening export controls from the US amid rising tensions. Yet, through perseverance and growing customer trust, the C919 is realizing China's dream of homegrown flight. Only time will tell if it can truly take to the skies as one of aviation's next global giants. Despite challenges, including reliance on imported engines and geopolitical tensions, the C919 is poised to make a significant impact on the industry as it continues to expand its fleet and capture market share. One question remains: what do you think the future holds for the C919 and the aviation industry as a whole? Let us know in the comments below.